nice. Give me your books and stuff.
It actually looks like people live here. My parents have so much trendy and expensive furniture, free to touch anything.
I don't care. It's not the furniture I want to touch.
James, have your mom at us?
Won't happen. She had an appointment to have her hair done this afternoon. Then she's going to pick up Grandpa from the community senior center on her way home. We've probably at least got an hour to ourselves.
Well, in that case. James, honey, is that you? I thought I heard you come in. Hi, Karen. I'm Miss MacGuffin.
Mom, I thought you were getting a haircut.
Oh, well, I was going to, but Reba called from the salon and had to cancel. So I picked up Grandpa early and came on home.
Cool. Karen's helping me.
I'm helping you learn to find this play. Of course, I'm helping Bobo get out a script. Well, isn't that nice? Oh, and that reminds me, James, I've almost got your costume ready, but I need you to try it on to see if it needs any alterations, okay?
Sure, Mom.
Would you two like a snack while you work? No, thanks. Maybe Karen would like to stay for dinner. Oh, thanks, Miss MacGuffin. My folks won't be home tonight, so I'm sure they won't mind. Great. I'm making my special lasagna, so there's plenty. You kids have fun now. I'll be in the kitchen. I suppose now we'll really have to work on our lines.
Nah. You ever see my mom make her special lasagna? It's so complicated, the fact that it takes 4 hands. She'll be tied up for a while.
Guess that gives her a reason to get out of the kitchen.
James, Grandpa, my girlfriend, Karen.
Hi, Grandpa MacGuffin.
Dad's not home yet. Mom's in the kitchen making dinner.
I don't know what's got into that son of mine. When I was his age, I used to be on time for dinner. And where did they put the paper? Oh, I see if they've run my obituary yet.
Grandpa, you're sitting on it.
Oh, I thought that crickling sound was me. Let's see if those rascals in Washington are up to today.
No, James. Don't worry, Grandpa.
Oh, don't worry. You can't see or hear much more than that doorknob over there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on.
Well, there they go again. Put their hands where they shouldn't.
What? He was talking about something in the paper.
That darn Congress is trying to tax us to death. They better not touch my Social Security. Well, that cheap little floozy. In my day, we had Hollywood starlets. Now they're just Hollywood harlots. They're just to mean something by the second or third time.
Hang on a second. Wait. Did you hear that?
Did you hear what?
Quiet. Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Grandpa, did you hear a strange noise just now?
I told your mother not to serve cabbage with that corned beef last night. And thank you very much for bringing it to everyone's attention.
No. It sounded like a cell phone.
Well, that's an improvement. Last week it sounded like a foghorn.
I could have sworn I heard a cell phone. There! There it is again. Do you hear it?
Hello? No, I'm not here. What's the matter, James?
seeing things, just like his grandma before she went. He better come to his senses if he knows what's good for him. I don't know what's gotten into kids these days. They listen to that loud rap and roll music. Makes them all act peculiar.
Good, now that Grandpa's gone, we can finish where we left off. Now where were we?
What, are you crazy with all these people watching?
I'll get back over here.
Helen, I'm home, honey. Hi, Karen. Hi there.
Hi, Mr. MacGuffin. I'm so happy you're home. James was just saying. Hello, darling. How was your day?
Boy, I'm beat. Mr. Johnson was all over me today about the Thornfield account. We're coming up on tax season, and you know how that goes.
Well, I'm still working on dinner, dear. Why don't you go take a nice hot bath? That'll relax you after a hard day. Oh, and Karen's eating dinner with us tonight. I'm making my special lasagna.
Sounds great.
Karen, would you mind giving me a hand in the kitchen? Sure, Miss MacGuffin, I'd be happy to. And James, this would be the perfect time for you to try on your costume. Here.
Yes, ma'am.
How is it going? Is it all right?
Yeah, Mom, sure. Dad, we've got to talk.
What's on your mind, son?
Well, it's a little hard to explain.
Something to do with Karen?
Well, yeah, but...
Just sit down over here and tell your old man all about it. I've seen it once myself.
Well, I don't know how to explain this, Dad, but something funny's going on.
You don't need to tell me that, son. At your age, I took 2 cold showers a day. That always
Somehow I don't think that's going to work here. It's much bigger than a cold shower problem.
You don't mean we're going to be hearing the pitter-patter of little feet, do you?
Feet, seats squeaking, heavy breathing, babies crying.
It was better in Grandpa's day. They made the man sit out in the waiting room until the baby came.
Waiting room? What are you talking about?
Why? What are you talking about?
Dad, look over there. What do you see?
Looks like the Hitchcock stop making a mess in my garden. If I've asked him once, I've asked him 50 times.
No, Dad, no! You don't see the Hitchcock's dog. There's no wall here. There are people sitting out in the dark watching us.
What are you saying, son?
Dad, there's nothing there. Just this big black hole the swall ought to be. Don't tell me you can't see it.
James, do you feel all right? Helen, could you come in here a minute? I think James may be sick.
James, honey, what's the matter?
Mom, I'm fine. Really, it's all you that I'm worried about. There's a whole wall missing from our house, and none of you seem to be able to see it. I don't know how you can miss it.
A good old dose of castor might do the trick.
Grandpa.
Yeah, I know he isn't. He's just looking for some attention. The castor oil might do the trick.
I really don't think that's going to help, Pop.
We better do something quick, and I mean really quick, or there'll be trouble.
James, maybe you should lie down before dinner. Karen, go into the kitchen and bring me a dish towel soaked in some cold water.
That's the ticket sport. Mom will have you back to normal in no time.
Dad, I'm fine, really. I don't need to lie down. I don't need a wet towel.
Maybe he just needs to eat something. We almost got dinner ready after all.
A good whipping might do the trick.
I'm a little old for that, Grandpa.
How about some fresh air, son? Let's say we go out back and play catch.
No, we don't need you to get all hot and sweaty just before we eat.
Will everyone please be quiet and listen to me?
Now, don't
Everyone just please stop. I know what I'm seeing. I'm sick and I'm crazy. There's a wall missing from our house.
Did anyone hear a noise just now?
Hey, I can't help it that the senior Sarah served beans and franks for lunch today.
It sounded like someone's at the front door.
The MacGuffin residence.
Yes, I'm Dwight MacGuffin, and this is my wife, Helen.
I'm Agent Smith. This is Agent Wesson. We're the Federal Containment Bureau. We'd like to talk to your son.
Our son? Why? What's the matter? Is he in any trouble?
That depends, Mrs. McGuffin. We'd like to have a word with him in private, if you don't mind.
Now, see here. step into the kitchen and let the agents speak to James. Come on, everyone.
So you're James MacGuffin?
Yeah? Well, what's this all about?
We hear you've been acting strangely today.
How would you know anything about what I've been doing today?
Think you should let us ask the questions, James? Might have to ask your mother. Take a look at the report card under your mattress.
Okay, shoot.
What's this about a wall?
Well, look over there. There's supposed to be a wall there. Past that are a yard, a fence, and past that the Hitchcock's house. There are neighbors.
There is a wall there, James. Through that window, I can see your yard and a fence and a house next door.
No, that's the way it used to be. But it isn't that way now. Now there's this big black hole in this wall that's being there.
People sitting out in the dark, watching us?
Yes, that's it! Finally someone else sees it!
Who said we see it, James? You've just heard this story before. A lot of poor, misguided people think they see other people watching them. But you know as well as I do that walls and houses and yards don't just disappear now, do they, James?
Well, no, but...
Are you sure that you don't see the wall, the yard, the window, and everything else? The rest of us do. Your parents, Karen, Agent Smith, me.
Wait a minute. I know what I'm seeing, and I'm not crazy.
Think you should take a closer look, James. Think about your family. They love you, James. They want what's best for you.
Yes, James, they do. So wouldn't it be for the best if you could look out and see the wall and the window and everything else?
Wait a minute. You do see people out there. Only we're not supposed to. You won't admit it because we're not supposed to see it. Well, that's it, isn't it? Mom, Dad, Grandpa, Karen, they can't see it. For some reason, I can. That's why you're here. You doesn't want people to know about this.
Oh, James. I wish you hadn't said that.
Your refusal to face facts is merely trouble, but your insistence on deluding others is dangerous.
Dangerous?
You know too much. You've seen too much. That's unfortunate.
Yes, we can't allow you to contaminate the way things are.
Contaminant? Contaminant? You say you were the Federal Containment Bureau.
Yes, James. It's our job to contain situations so they don't get out of hand.
And now you'll have to come with us for more questioning.
No, you can't do this. This is America. People have rights.
Oh, James, that's very amusing.
Mr. McGuffin, can you come out here, please?
Mom, Dad, you gotta help me. I didn't do anything. These agents, they know all those people out there. They just won't admit it because they don't want us to know about it.
I thought we'd come to this. That boy never would listen to his elders.
Al? Alfred McGuffin? Is that you?
Yep. Unless I died and nobody told me.
I recognized you when we came in. How do you do it? I haven't seen you since. Well, since your retirement party. Hey, this is Alfred McGuffin. A little before your time, but he was a legend at the Bureau. Turned in his own wife. Man, that's loyalty.
Grandpa, what is she talking about? What's this about being a legend at the Bureau? You hung drywall for 40 years.
Oh, yeah. Right. Drywall. I hung drywall for 40 years. Ah, you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
Well, McGuffin, I regret to inform you that James here is suffering from paranoid delusions. We're going to have to take him with us, both for his own good and the sake of public safety.
Take him with you? But where? For how long? Miss McGuffin, please don't interfere. If I have to ask your husband to take a closer look at a surveillance video of the restaurant L'Amour 2 weeks ago. James, are you wearing enough clean underwear? Will he need to pack an overnight bag?
Mom!
Now, honey, think of this as a summer camp, only longer. You remember how much you loved summer camp? Don't worry, Mrs. McGuffin. You'll be well cared for. And thank you for your cooperation.
Mom, Dad, I can't believe you're letting him do this to me. Grandpa, Karen, you gotta help me. I didn't do anything. Wall's gone, just like I said. Help!
Are they gone?
All right. They're gone now.
This is so sad. Such a shame.
It's a real waste, that's for sure.
Why
didn't call those agents, did you?
Oh, Tommy Rod, I hung drywall for 40 years. Remember?
Oh, yeah, right. That's it. Drywall. You hung drywall for 40 years.
And don't you forget, you know it's good for you.
Mary, dear, it's so sweet of you to be so upset over James being taken away. It's not just that, Miss MacGuffin. Remember when I told you my parents would be home tonight? Well, it's because some agents came to our house yesterday, and they were taken away too. Now we don't have James, and I don't have a family. Who says you don't have a family? James won't be using his room anymore. Why don't you do that? Do you really mean that?
Why, sure. After dinner, we'll take you over to your place and you can pick up your things. We haven't lost a son, we've just gained a daughter.
It doesn't always say, the show must go on.
Let's go have a nice family dinner.
Gee, that sounds swell. Did you make garlic bread too?
We sure did. I put garlic salt on it myself. Karen's quite the little kitchen helper. It's too bad James won't be around to enjoy it.
Well, that's his own fault. But what do you expect when people bring these dang cell phones into the theater?
Wait a minute. Did anyone hear an unusual noise just now?
Hey, it wasn't me.
Now let's get on to that lasagna.
Inconsiderate bunch of noisemakers. Why, in my day, all we had to put up with was someone coughing in the third row.